Well, thank you everyone. Tonight is Thursday, and this is our Thursday training with LifeWave and the Live Younger team, which we're all part of and happy to be. So we're going to get started and jump into Live Younger Success. Also, Health is Wealth.biz. So those are our two teams, business websites, if you would. So here we go. I'll share my screen and we'll get started. Okay. So this is Health is Wealth.biz. Whoops, sorry. Where am I? I need to make this smaller. We just had a big rain storm here, so forgive me for not being savvy with the computer. All right, so this is healthiswealth.biz. You know you're here when you see the lady running up the hill. The very first thing to start with is this first video, step 1. Connie explains the gist of this site and basically the steps you need to take to get started on your own journey with LifeWave in the business. One of the first things after watching this video, and there are 3 other videos to watch, and I'll go over that in just a moment, but one of the first things you'll want to do is text Health is Wealth to the phone number listed there, and that will alert you about an hour before the shows start to all the shows that are affiliated with Connie Lucas and her team, but this is all done through conniezoom.com. So we have every Sunday night, let me go down a little bit. This is the weekly invite for the different Zooms. Every Sunday night is Doc Talk, and that starts at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Monday, after Michael's Miracle Monday Zoom, is Mindset and Momentum Monday, which is a business training. And that, again, same time as Doc Talk, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And then on Thursday afternoons, there is another Doc Talk. This is affiliated with more of an international team. So those people that are in Europe, this is Central European time, as well as South Africa. So those are the times for those countries, but it does start at 9:30 in the morning Pacific time and 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. So, but Doc Talk is a great place to come and listen and learn. So you'll hear the doctors talking about the different patches. You'll also hear people sharing their stories as to how the patches have been helping them. But definitely want to, for those of you who are in the team already and are interested in building a business, please come to the Business Zoom training. Also, we do have, with our own group, with Michael's group, we do have a business training every Friday. And the only way you can get to that is by invitation. And and I am happy to invite everybody here to that Friday night and Monday night meeting with Michael Jaco and the team. Okay. All right. So after you text Health is Wealth to that phone number listed there, then you're going to want to join the team Telegram channel, also the practitioners channel. It's a place for information. Some of the recordings of the different trainings are in here. This is a private Telegram channel. The only way to get to it is through here. And anyway, so if you click the link, it will take you to the Telegram area. This is an, you can see, it just threw me off. Sorry, guys. So it has the little LW in the green circle, and it's a private group. It's not a chatty group. It just has different information in here. All different recordings from our team. Okay, and then the practitioners channel is also hang on, let me stop my share. I don't know what's going on with my computer. This is weird. Sorry, guys. That was weird. It like kicked me out of it. Okay. All right, let me go back here. All right. That was weird. Okay, here we go. All right. So we have health is wealth. I think. This is not doing it. Okay. Well, here we go. Okay. So can you all see this screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. So further down, so I'm not going to go back into Telegram because it just really messed me up. But you can also join the practitioners channel, which is another space more for information and the science behind the patches. But next you'll want to sign up for the weekly newsletter, and that does come from our top of our team, Robin and Gregory Mascari. And when you click this link, it's going to take you into another screen where you enter your email address, your first and last name, and then hit the gold sign up bar. And then you should start receiving weekly notifications every Monday with different Zoom trainings throughout the week that are listed in the newsletter, as well as any upcoming events, incentive trips, convention, which is in October, and other important events that are coming up and probably ongoing as well, and different promotions too that occur throughout the year. Okay. After you do that, you can, if you want to, if you're on Facebook, you can join the Facebook groups. Now, when I click this link, it's going to take me out of healthiswealth.biz and into Live Younger Success. So when I click this, we're in, you can see up here in the upper left corner of the screen, liveyoungersuccess.com, and it takes you right to where you can join the Facebook groups. That's under the Business Basics tab, which is highlighted in blue, and it's towards the bottom of that column, that list of items in that column. And this is another super incredible website for our business, you guys. Some things I want to show you getting started. These are the things to do when you're getting started. That has 1, 2, 3, go, and hopefully it takes us there. So getting started is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and this is actually, they're suggesting that we download and get started with our new replicated website. This is our Live Younger website. It's you can see it's $50 a year, so this would be personalized with your information. This would have in the upper right corner of the screen, the home page, it would have your name and your photo there. And this site, it's liveyounger.com, but it's a replicated site for us as brand partners, and it has our contact information, our website, tons of information in that website, as well as a place for people to click if they want to join and enroll with you. And they can do that either as a customer or as a brand partner. So it's super, sorry for the dogs in the background. It's super just helpful to have. Also, some of our daily actions that we would want to do, it's about connecting with people, having those conversations, whether these are friends from your past that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, or people that you're meeting new. So sorry for the dogs. Anyways, we want to pique their interest. So we ask them when it comes up in conversation, are you in pain? How have you been doing lately? What's going on in your life? You're drawing information out from them. And then when they tell you, oh, I had a recent fall and I had to have surgery, blah, 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 whatever the case might be, God forbid, right? But it happens. It's life. It's part of what we go through. And then they're like, I've tried everything and I can't get relief from pain, or I can't seem to get the swelling down, or they put me on 18 different medications and nothing is working. Just, I'm over exaggerating, of course, but being a nurse and having seen what goes on, and it's my opinion, people are over medicated. That's just my opinion. And they don't have to be. And then you might say, well, what do you know about stem cells? Have you heard about stem cells? And either it's a yes or a no, or it's a yes, oh gosh, I can't afford stem cells. And then that's where you might say, well, I'm involved with a company that works in affordable stem cell treatments. And you say that privately, because I realize we can't say that publicly so much. But in a private conversation with someone, I believe, and it's my understanding, that we can say that. In conjunction with X39 and the Celergize Morning Blend, has been proven scientifically that those two combined do activate our own stem cells to work more efficiently and effectively, and helping to heal the body better. And I feel very confident in saying that because it's been proven. And recently we won, LifeWave won the Biotech Award for 2025, and which is a big deal. So if I can find the image for that, I will share that with you, and it might even be in the site here. So anyways, you want to pique their interest. You want to gather their information, write things down, take good notes, draw it out of them so they start talking. We don't want to over talk with them. Like, I know we all get excited, and I just start talking, and then I go off, and then the squirrels come out. And I know some of you who have been here for a while with me, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, we're talking to them, we're getting their interest. We ask them for their information if we don't know them, if we just met them, and maybe we patch them. You know, I know some of us have done events before together, and after explaining a little bit about the patches and what they do, we asked them, would you like to be patched? And, you know, they're like, yeah. Okay, well, fill out some information for me, and I'm happy to patch you. And is it okay to call you later and send you some information and follow up? And they're going to say yes, more than likely. All right, so piquing their interest and talking to them and following up with them, inviting to different Zoom meetings. We can invite them to Doc Talk, which again is every Sunday. That's the big one. And seems to me that more people are able to get on the Sunday Doc Talk moreover than the Thursday one. Maybe with their work schedules, it's Sunday seems like a bigger day. All right, and then hopefully we can enroll them. So you can click here for words that work, and then we want to stay connected with them. And this is the Live Younger newsletter that I was sharing with you all earlier. And that comes out every week. It's sent out to us by Robin and Gregory Mascari. And then the Facebook groups, once again. All right, and then those are some of the first steps that we need to take. And then when you're ready for steps 4 through 7, 4, 5, 6, and 7, you'll click here. I don't know that we're ready for that yet, but I will click it and see what happens. So this is actually a downloadable getting started guidebook. And you would be able to print this off from your computer. All right, so let's go. Business Basics has the Compensation Plan 2.0, Enrolling Customers and Brand Partners, Welcome Letters, Getting to Know You. You guys can read these things. But these are some more important things that we need to take a look at. Let me go here to Enrolling Customers and Brand Partners. So we have different enrollment options. There's the retail customer, which you're going to pay $149.95 for one sleeve, which is the envelope the X39 comes in. We call those sleeves. Versus wholesale, which you would get wholesale as a preferred customer plus, and a brand partner. So the preferred customer, there's no fee to join. You sign up for a monthly subscription and you get the X39 patches and all the other patches at wholesale price. And the wholesale price is $99.95. And that's a 1 month supply, 30 patches to a sleeve every month. The PC Plus or Preferred Customer Plus, that is $25 for the year. With that, you do get some nice incentives. Every month, you'll get a sample of select variety of patches. The first month, I know this to be true, you do get a sample pack of Eon. There are 10 patches that come in that sample. But for $25, you get a nice supply, a variety of different patches every single month. And then at the end of the year, you get a full sleeve of patches, so a 30-day supply. Whether that's Eon or glutathione. And these are all the support patches. The X patches, those are the regenerative patches, the X39 and the X49. But the support patches are what you get as far as samples. Now, again, you do get 10 samples of each. And so you get I always round up, but it's under $500 worth of free product, and it might be closer to about $300. I just don't, I can't remember off the top of my head, so the exact amount. So that's the Preferred Customer Plus. And as a brand partner, but sorry, I'm going too fast. Preferred Customer and Preferred Customer Plus, that's for people who just want to use the patches, the product. Maybe there's interest in becoming a brand partner, but you want to use the patches to become familiar with them before maybe you start talking about it with others. And maybe you're in a business where you meet a lot of different people, and then over time maybe you see some of the same people, um, and they're like, well, you look different, what are you doing? Or and it just comes up in random conversation, and then you could start sharing, well, I do this, um, and they're like, oh wow, I could really use something like that. And it's communicating. And again, you always want to gather their information so that way you have the opportunity to send them information, and invite them to one of the Zooms, again, Doc Talk or Miracle Monday. So you can invite to either one is fine, and go from there. And when they're ready to become a brand partner, when they're ready to do the business, then we can get them signed up as a brand partner, and work with that person individually, whether it's one-on-one or maybe there's a few people that are coming in together. And you're the leader, you're the one that's more knowledgeable as to the different patches and what they do, and just doing the best that you can to help guide them so that they can guide their people as well. But we invite to different Zoom meetings like this one tonight, or any of the others throughout the week. And I know there are cajillion Zoom meetings throughout the week, and I don't know that anybody can be at every single one. But go to the ones that maybe appeal to you and learn what you can from it. A lot of these Zooms are not recorded. Some of them are, but they don't want you to, maybe you don't want to just share with random people. You want to share with those who I think would be wanting to be on your team. That's an opinion. Am I correct on that? I don't know. But anyways, so those are some of the differences between the different enrollment options. And then I already went over pricing, but there is a price list here that you can see. And I'm not going to go into this because this is something that gets sent to you from corporate when you sign up with an enrollment kit as a brand partner. You'll receive the price list and some other things in a nice folder. And then these are the steps that tell you how to enroll customers. And then you have the different programs for the Preferred Customer, as well as the PC Plus or Preferred Customer Plus program. And how to enroll brand partners. And these are the different enrollment packages. So we have the starter, which is $25. There's it's only the $25 membership fee. Patches would be on top of that price. Now, if somebody wants to order more patches, then you talk to them about one of these enrollment kits. It waives the $25 startup fee that's embedded in the price with each one of these enrollment kits. The premium is the largest kit that has the most cost-effective savings. It's a lot of money out of pocket at once, but you save over $600 with this kit. So plus there's a 90-day window where you don't have to order patches. It holds your account open and active as a brand partner. So while you're new to this and maybe bringing in people or introducing the product to your peer, whether that's maybe you're a practitioner and this is an office and you're suggesting, certain patches for them. Now, if at any time there is doubt, like what patch should I use, should I suggest to this person? Well, when at doubt, it's always X39, because that's the mother of all patches, and that's the one that elevates GHK-Cu copper peptide, which is super beneficial for our health and well-being, but that also helps activate our own cells to start healing the body, if you would. So X39 is the mother of all patches. There's tons of information on it. David Schmidt, I believe, has over 70 patents just on that one patch. And it's crazy, for one little patch that has 70 patents on it to do what it does for our body. I mean, he really is just an amazing individual. So, all right. Let's see. Let me get out of here. Let's see. So I want to show you the library tab, and this has an area for resources and documents. And these are all things that can be used either at a patching party or at an event. And I'll show you the form that we use when we're at events. And it's called a lead capture sheet or lead capture page. That's right here. And so it gives you an area or gives them, whoever you're talking with, an area to jot down their name, their phone number, email, and then what out of all of these different things interests them. Is it they want to have less pain, they want more energy, they want to have improved sleep, or maybe they want to start earning an income. Maybe something that is listed here is not what they want. Maybe they want something else. So they're going to write it down. You can flip the paper over and write on the back of it with their information. But this sheet is printed, so there's 2 on a page. And this is what we use when we're at our events, gathering information and patching people. So we do ask them to fill this out before we patch them. That way they have to stick around. All right. All right, so that's one of the things. This other form is the enrollment application, which you want to bring some of these with you when you're when you're at an event. And this is maybe in case the Wi-Fi goes down, or I don't know, maybe your cell phone battery wasn't charged and it ran out of juice. Maybe the internet is bad in the building. Different things. But this comes in handy and has an area, to pick what they want. They're going to fill this out with their information. Birthday is important. Address, shipping address, billing address, their phone number. We want a mobile phone. And then also we want their email. And then what patches are they wanting? We would jot those down. And again, plenty of room on the back to write down notes and whatnot. But they would write their credit card information and then select which kit they want to get. All right, so that is the enrollment application, and then you can just write information up here. The date, if they've enrolled right then and there, or whenever you have access to a computer or a cell phone, excuse me, you can jot down, it would be their customer ID number, a password. Now they just recently changed the password in LifeWave. It used to be shorter, but now they want at least 12 characters and in a certain format. So just things are changing. Anyway, so this is the enrollment application. And then we have marketing tools, all kinds of different information here. These are all the business cards, and we'll go to section 2. Section 1 is really like a catalog. Section 2 is where you go to actually select what you want, but it's the same layout exactly. So this is section 2 of the order form, and again, this is live online. So you would jot down your information here, and either you can put in the notes, please create a QR code for me, or if you have one, you would enter it in here. Okay, and don't forget to submit. But these are the different business cards that you can select from. This is the card that I got. This little patch could change your life. So select that, and then however many you want and what finish. Say I want 1,000, and with the little blurb of the seal of the patent, or your name and phone number on the back. Okay, so let me just undo that so I don't accidentally order stuff that I don't need currently. But these are the standard size business cards, and then these are the options for the back to those cards. And you have this little patch, could change your life. And we also have activate your master cells naturally. I mean, that's pretty cool. This is new actually. And we also have one that's geared more towards athletics, and I think it's whatever resonates with you. And then now they have vertical business cards, and a lot of new things in here, so please take time to look through here. These are different information cards. We have the new X2O water machine, and also the Celergize, which is huge, and it's good. So different information cards, more product summary, and I'm sorry it's pretty blurry, so you can't really see it all that well. We do have order forms with, it looks like more for like practitioners, where they would circle what parts of the body are on the individual are hurting or in distress. It also comes in Spanish. And then we have the product index cards here. Alavita, which is the skincare line, and then AccuLife, which is for veterinary use. And they have one too on the water. Now I can't zoom in any further, and it's really pretty blurry. So, but Everything we need to know is here. Michelle, you have your hand up?
Oh, just a quick question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm on the iPad right now. So where was that page? Just the title of that part right now. Where's that part where you're at now?
Oh,
Under.
I'm under Live Younger Tools for
Okay.
the marketing, and I'm still in health is not health is wealth,
No,
but I'm
no, it was
in.
that part because I couldn't find it on my iPad. So I was just looking for it. Okay.
Okay.
So it's on Live Younger Tools. Okay. Got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks.
All right. And then we have retractable banners for the tabletop, as well as like a full floor length sign. I want to say it's like 7 feet tall. But they come in these really nice aluminum retractable. Um, Arthur, we both have them. And what are those? I guess it's an aluminum case that it's in, but it comes with a nice carrying bag. So it rolls up inside the aluminum, um, I guess, case. And comes with a pole, so you can click it to the pole and it stands upright. It's just nice. It's easy to maneuver, and it does break down to a manageable size to carry around with you, and it draws the attention into your booth space. They are colorful, and everything you see here, it's done very well, and there's a lot of different signage you can choose from depending on what resonates with you. Um, and again, I realize this is hard to see, but we have the banner with all the different patches listed there, and then other banners with different art. And then we have the AccuLife. We also have one that looks like it's more for athletes. And so when I say AccuLife, horses, the equine industry, this is where it's used. It's also used for dogs and maybe other larger animals, as well as cats. So the AccuLife, if you have the opportunity to see this video on YouTube, it's called Horses Don't Lie. And they show the guy patching the horses and how prior to the patch, they look like they're in distress. They might have some pain, and he puts the patches on, and they're not having pain any longer from the looks of it. So does this stuff work? Yes, because I don't know. I mean, it says horses don't lie. So I think that, when it comes to our animals, they know. And anyways, enough of my mouth. All right, again with the AccuLife. And these are some before and after images of different people. This lady doesn't even look like the same lady when she first started in 2019. And this woman here, this lady, I say this every single time, I always feel like this woman here is her daughter, but it's the same woman 3 years later, just with X39. So, and again, more before and after images. We would want to view that on a bigger format, but it does show you a lot of different people with different things going on, and how this little patch has helped them. All right, these are the tablecloths. The blue is really nice. It's very true to color, that kind of royal blue, so it stands out. And the way it lays on the table is really nice. So it's done very well. And they come in a couple different sizes. And then the white, I gravitate towards the blue. You never know who's going to spill something on your cloth, God forbid. And then you have a big stain on your white tablecloth. So I go for the darker color. Then we have some vinyl banners. These would be great for an outdoor market. Maybe if you have a pop-up tent. All of these signs have grommets in the corners. So you could tie your rope to that and then put it in the back of your tent. So they're very eye-catching. And that's about it as far as this goes. Lots of information here. I'm going to stop my share. And let's see. I think I'm going to stop my record and then I'll answer questions. So thank you everybody for sticking around.